Now he's gonna lay on the floor and look sad. Maybe we'll get a run going here pretty soon. Maybe this one will be it. The run. Luckily, I don't have Tekate's policy on calling it the run in here. Yo, what's up, Deathwing? How are you, man? How's everything down your way? He's doing pretty good. I am now furloughed from my job, so I don't have a job for a while. Oh God, don't run into it. I did not see what time that was. Okay, let's just do that. Yeah, I mean, not much I can do about it. I guess I get a vacation. I've already filed for unemployment and all that stuff, so hopefully they don't take an eternity to start doing that. But I guess we will. Guess we'll see. I mean, I guess best case scenario it would only be for a few weeks, but it might be a few months as far as I know. I didn't have any problems using the site. The way they've got it broken up into okay, that bar looked fine. So I don't know what happened that other time, so whatever. You can only file on certain days, like depending on what your first letter of your last name starts with. So it's like A through M is on like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or something like that, and then the N through Z is on like other days and stuff. So it's kind of uncharted territory for me because I've never had to like file for unemployment and all that stuff. And here I'm asking like my HR, the HR, like, okay, how does this shit work? Because I've never had to do it before. I had been working from home, but pretty much what happened is our business has gone down 60%, and they just can't afford to keep. They're having to make a few. They're having to make some furloughs just because they can't afford to pay everyone right now. The positive side of it, though, is since it's radiology, basically what's happened is people aren't getting like X-rays and CTs and all that stuff for things that aren't emergencies. So like they're putting them off, but once like all this stuff is lifted and things are a little bit more back to normal, it'll probably open the floodgates, because people will be wanting to get their scans that they've had to put off for a while. So like once the business comes back, it's going to be slammed. That's pretty much how that's going to work. So I'm the only person out of our IT department. There's five of us in the IT department. I'm the only one that got furloughed out of that department. And I think pretty much the reason for that is, so there's two sysadmins, myself and the other guy, and he's been there for a little over 10 years, and I've been there for 3. So, I guess that's why. They all seem to be pretty upset about it. They're like, man, this is the worst time for that to happen. Because like I'm not like a high profile person, but there's a bunch of stuff I do behind the scenes that people are now realizing, like, oh shit, he does a bunch of stuff. Now I have to do it. Yeah, so definitely more time for speedrunning. I'm actually setting up like an actual consistent schedule and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna start it. Pretty much my plan right now is to start at 5 p.m. Eastern every day, or 7 p.m. It's 5 p.m. for me. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like my direct coworkers were the ones that decided who was going to go. Is management, but some of them already talk like when they talk to me personally, like they're gonna raise hell over it. In the NES version, I still go top, but for me, it's a little easier to take the bottom route now that I've learned how to do it. Because I have a lot of trouble getting the timing down to do the duck strat from the top without losing time, so. Yeah, if you do both strats, optimally it's the same amount. You come out the end with the same time. Thanks for blocking all my fireballs. Appreciate it. Nah, ask away, dude. I prefer people to talk in my chat. Keeps me occupied. Oh, I actually saved some time there. Cool. Yes, it does. The both this and Lost Levels have the frame rule system on the All Stars versions. Yep. I think they're altered a bit on like the patterns that you get because of the fade in or fade out sequence, whichever. So I think that messes, because like I don't think it'd be 1-to-1 with what patterns you'd get compared to the NES version, but it still does operate on the 21 frame roll system. I see you looking at me. Need a USB, a USB cord for your mic. Yeah, that might be important. This one's an XLR mic, actually. Not my new one that I've got here. No. Well, I still got the swag trick, but I lost time doing it. I thought I messed up there. That was a little janky, but it was reasonably fast. Freeze plot plus Dora plus Ruth, everyone is happy. Fair enough. Oh, hey, we're ahead. Cool. So depending on how I feel after I'm done with attempts on all 5 hundo, I may do some 95 exit. So I guess I'll plug that a little bit. So I'm running 95 exit for Retrothon later this month. I'd really like to duck somewhere. There we go. Oh, I didn't duck. Shit, I thought I ducked. Yeah, I try to keep it. I try to keep it relatively clean. That sucks that I lost my fire though. This was actually a pretty solid run up until that point. I thought for sure I had the duck strat done, and then it was too late when I found out I hadn't. Don't kill me. Thank you. Oh, you've been streaming lately. Nice. Am I still going to be ahead? Maybe not. Nah, just slightly behind, but I'm going to lose more time here because I don't have fire. I could have saved quite a bit of time in World 7, apparently. Oh, damn it. Enjoy the show. Trying to take it a little safer than I normally would through here. That was an okay run. Could have been better. That's not bad though. Yo, what's up, Sport? Thanks for the 500 bits. Spork wants that emote. How's your day going, Sport? Don't die. Let's not die there. That's the main thing. Did something weird there. Oh god. Okay. And we get 6 fireworks with it. Got your front loader set up, getting back to Worthless. Nice. I have 20 people. I think last time I checked, there's 20 people signed up for the tournament now. So I'm assuming that number is going to go up closer to the start date, but should be fun. The link to for the tournament, I don't think I've got it as a chat command in here and stuff. You can find it on the forums, and you can find it in where else did I post it? I posted it in Mario's Discord, or Mario Discord. Of course, if you want the link here, I can give it to you here too. Something didn't feel right about that, so we'll just back off there a bit. SMB1 Warpless. Let me find it here real quick. I'll give it to you after the next level. It's not double. Fuck. It's not double elimination this time. It's a group stage and then to a single elimination bracket. Come on. Starts on June the 1st, so you got time to think about it. I'm bleeding a little time here. Double dog dare you. So I don't consider, like, I know last year we did the prize pool for it last year, and that actually worked out pretty well. But considering the world situation right now, I'm kind of leaning against trying to do a prize pool this time. Just I don't want to feel like making or how do I want to say it? I don't feel like that I don't want just to have people think that they should have to feel obligated to donate to something like that. So the way that it's set up currently is, well, unless we have an uneven group, pretty much about everybody will get to play a minimum of 3 matches, regardless. And then you get to play more if you move on to the single elimination bracket. So everybody will get to play at least 3, unless I change the format of it. But I'm trying not to do that. And I'll shuffle the seeds around so that I'll have as an even of a distribution of groups as possible to try to make it as fair as I can. It's a little tougher to do that. Of course, I mean, I may ultimately just hit the shuffle seeds button and leave it at that. But yeah, if I wanted to like actually put effort into trying to really seed it completely manually, it's going to be a little tough to do. But for those of you who are still interested in that sort of thing and don't want to participate, we'll just be sure to check out the races. And I usually try to have pretty decent commentators lined up for those two, like Spork and Takate and some of those guys. And if that comes around and I'm still not working yet, then I may try to pick up a lot of the if we have like middle of the afternoon ones where it's tough for a lot of us historically to do, I may try to pick up commentary for a lot of those. What? Come on, man. Okay. It kind of sucks because I'm probably going to lose it. Let's add some other issues in World 5 in my PB. I'm probably going to lose all that time that I gained. That was a little scary, not gonna lie. Were you scared, Smokey? No, you weren't scared, were you? I went through that too. I tried to go too quickly there. There we go. Whew, that was close. Yeah, I still could have saved time had I not died there. Or, well, been about even, so. We're still okay, though. What's up, Darby? How are you, man? Oh. Some kind of crappy patterns for 6-2. Um, dueling banjos. I've never played a banjo, actually. You know, actually, I tried once and I couldn't. I couldn't. My brain could not compute it. Because I mean, just because of the four strings or whatever. I just I sat down with it and I just couldn't. I couldn't get it. Can I get some patterns that aren't absolutely terrible? God, I thought it was going to hit 8, man. Oh well. All right then. Just all right. God, man. Hey, what's up, Jano? Smokey says hi. I don't think that's going to make it because I didn't go over far enough. So... it's probably the second one. Cool. Yeah. Enjoy some fireworks. Just for you all. Okay. I thought I didn't make it. Forward? I hate you, Bowser. Alright. Nothing to redeem for rupees now. I'm going to come up with some non-treat stuff to put on there and all that stuff. But pretty much, unfortunately, the issue now is, since I don't have a job for the time being, I shouldn't... I can't really give away treats for free, is pretty much the honest truth about that. But once I go back to work, then we'll start implementing that stuff again. But the biggest question mark is, when do I get to go back to work? So. So yeah, I mean, like, I still have the carrots on hand. You just have to do bits for them now. I mean, pretty much, like, the thing is, like, as long as I can pay for it, then yeah, I can keep doing it. But I just can't give away stuff for free right now. It sucks. It honestly does. But I've got to watch my expenses as much as I can. Whoa, shh. Okay. That's what I get for screwing around, man. I kind of messed up the jump input. Oh, I have a few follows. One of them is Roop, apparently. But thank you for the follow. I can't hear the alerts, so sometimes I miss them, and I apologize for that. Okay. The end of that level scares the hell out of me. What'd you give me? Yeah, you gave me 500. I think we can spare him another carrot. I don't remember how many I've given for the bits you've donated, so. But I'm pretty sure it's not 5. Oh my god. Okay. Shit. You know what? Let's just take it easy. Don't die, because I struggle with this level sometimes, so I'm just happy to make it through it in a relatively quick fashion. I meant to be up all the way up top there toward the end, but oh well. Safety first. Well, sit. Sit. Shake. Shake. Hey. Smokey, shake. Shake. Thank you. Good boy. Yeah, he does that a lot. Yeah, it looks like he's in focus. Sometimes the camera will go out of focus a bit when he moves around, but it looks like it's okay right now. Smokey knows 3 tricks: sit, shake, and F1 or 1-1 FPG. Is that true? One more shot. Yeah. Fine, whatever. That was close. That was close, man. No, come on. I was trying to get my speed back up and it wasn't working out. Whatever, we made it. I almost jumped, I mean, I did jump straight up into that, but thankfully I still had some iframes. Okay, we made it. No, come on, man. Could have had a 39 too on this run had I not died there. So we're still ahead. That was kind of a bad death though. Yo, Penelope with the rate of 160. How was your stream? Welcome everybody from Penelope's stream. Yo, Chris with the 30 bits. Appreciate it. Fuck, not Luigi. Well, I guess we're going to use Luigi. That's not who I wanted to pick for this, but... Oh. Really? Come on. Shit. That was bad. Got stuck in the dark. The usual. The incels were afoot today. I'm not surprised. Love these games. Yeah, so what for those of you new to the stream, what I'm doing is I'm playing Super Mario All-Stars, all 5 games, what the speedrunning community considers to be 100%. So I'm playing SMB 1, Lost Levels. I'm on 2 right now, so after I'm done with 2, I've still got 3 in World to do. So essentially I play through every single level on all 5 of the games, is essentially what that equates to. No, god damn it. Fuck. Oh. It ate my jump button. This is the 3rd game, actually. I've already completed SMB 1 and Lost Levels. I just got done with Lost Levels. So we're going to lose a little time here. No big deal. Oh, I just now saw your message. I do apologize while I'm playing SMB 2. I don't get a lot of chances to look at the chat, so I will probably miss some stuff, so I apologize in advance. Was that a good enough explanation for you, Penelope, or do I need to explain further? Or, we can put it this way, if you have questions on what I'm doing and all that stuff, just feel free to ask. About me and my history, so I've been streaming on and off for, what, 7 years now? I do mostly speedrunning Mario stuff. That's not the only thing I do, but it's the majority of it. But I do a lot of stuff like this. I like doing a lot of multi-game, or multi-Mario game speedruns and stuff like that. So, if you look at the splits, this is a over 4 hour long category, and I'm what, a little over an hour into it. So SMB3 and SMW are considerably longer than the other games to do 100%. Do I use Toad exclusively in this run? I do not. I use who's pretty much the best character for the level. But you'll see Toad for a lot of them, and the reason that Toad is the best for most of these levels is when he's holding an enemy or some other objects, he runs faster, so that's why he's a better option for a lot of the levels. Not all of them, but for a lot of them he is. Oh, don't die. Just don't die. Yeah, there are single character categories that you can speedrun, like one for each. I've done a few of those actually. So like when I pick this guy up here, if you notice I run faster. So that's why we like using Toad for a lot of stuff. Even though he doesn't jump very high, and it also helps if I don't go into the sand. Yeah, he's the only character that runs faster when carrying something. On the other side of it, if the princess is carrying an object or an enemy, she actually runs slower. But as far as Mario and Luigi, they run the same speed. Yeah, so when you hear Penny doing that southern accent thing, she is imitating me. So. So we're going to do a quick kill on Triclide here. So instead of picking up the blocks, we're going to pick up this guy, get up against the wall, and just do that. And easy peasy. And pretty quick too. Now the biggest thing with that is you do have to have, you can't be small and do that because you have to take a hit to jump right through them, but whoops. My SMB2 plays a little bit. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, you can do the fanfare skip, but it's a lot harder to do. I don't really go for it. I tried too hard to make that work there, so I'm probably going to lose a pretty good little chunk of time here. So currently I'm ahead of my best time for this whole category, but I need to get it together here a little bit. Do all the strats work in the original games? For the most part. There's a few differences, but for the most part they do. Unhook my sound. So this is the only level that will use her, and the reason for that is we're going to skip part of the level, and she's the only character that can do it. This section here below me, she can float across that, but none of the other characters can do that. But I'm going to do a little trick here that I can get on top, and I can just run across the top of this level and skip a big portion of it. You'll see me do this again later. So basically what I did there is when you let go of like a chain or a ladder or a vine, you have a small window of opportunity in which you can jump in midair, and that's what allows me to jump over the top of the level there. So we do kind of exploit that a little bit just to get through some of the levels faster. This is the only level that we generally use Mario. His jump height is kind of ideal for this one. I mean, you can use Luigi, but he's kind of slow because he jumps slow. But his jump height is just like perfect for this level. So, but this is really Mario doesn't get a lot of use in this game. Whoops. And thank you for the follows, God Knockers and Sarah. Appreciate it. So the next game after this one will be SMB 3. Get him. There we go. That's pretty decent. Still going to lose a little bit of time here, but pretty decent. Hey, what's up, Cats? Thanks for the good luck. Oh, so this is Smokey over here. I haven't introduced him, I don't think. So this is Smokey. We feed him treats sometimes. He is staring me down for treats right now. That's, if you see that glare that he's giving me right now, he wants treats. So. So what I'm hoping to do here in this next section is get a star, and I can kill Birdo with the star if I don't screw it up. It's not the easiest trick to do, but we'll see if we can do it. Nah, I was too slow. Well, we're going to try it again. I got a little bit of a hold up there on... Oh, I overshot it. Okay. Well, I've definitely lost more time than I'm going to save by doing this, but whatever. So we can just jump into Birdo and that's it. And I'm down to 1 life. I gotta be careful here. Yeah, I can't afford to give away treats for free right now because I don't have a job. I got furloughed from my job Friday. So that's probably gonna stay the case until I go back to work. That was too... There we go. That'll work. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take an intentional death, just so that if I dive... Well, there we go. We're going to get a game over so I get a fresh set of lives here, because I died like 2 or 3 times on that one level. If you're wondering why I'm not getting hit by the fireball there, is if you pick up an item at the right time, you have like a few frames of invincibility in which things won't hurt you. Didn't they compensate me? Not. Well, they'll still be paying for my health insurance, but I won't get a salary, so I had to file for unemployment yesterday. So, who knows how long it's going to take until I start getting payments from that. So, basically what it is once business picks back up again, like I'm furloughed, I'm not laid off, so my job is still there when everything gets better. But I don't know how long that's going to be. Could be a few weeks, could be several months for all I know. Like they couldn't give me an ETA because nobody really knows at this point. So, yo, thanks for the $5 tip. Appreciate it, man. What do I do? I'm a systems administrator for a radiology company. Whoops, I tried to pick it up. Let's just play it safe here and not... Give me an egg. Holy shit. Oh my god. Come on. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I'm a systems administrator for a radiology company. So basically what's happened is our business has dropped 60%. And a big portion of that is people aren't getting routine and other non-emergency screenings like x-rays and CTs and stuff like that. So we're mostly dealing with more like urgent stuff right now. So the routine stuff has kind of dropped off because people aren't coming out and getting those done, and the centers have shut down and stuff like that. So yeah, we've lost like 60% of our business compared to last year. Yo, Sport with 100 bits, appreciate it. I'd press the Y button, man. There we go. That's alright. Really? Okay, let's stop screwing around here. Almost got it. There we go. Oh shoot, I need to give him a carrot. I need to give him several carrots, and since I got tipped as well. So I'll try to remember to do that after this level here. Get out of the sand. This SMB2 run is not going that well. The first two went pretty good. Alright, so instead of riding the birds like you're supposed to do, we're gonna try to jump on them with Luigi. And hopefully I don't screw it up. So what we're going to try to do here, I may or may not get it, is I'm going to try to jump on top of the potion and jump over the top of this. And let's try it again. Crap, well, I didn't get it. So if you jump on top of that in midair, you can actually jump over this instead of having to go under the sand here. It's a little easier on the NES version to do that because there's a visual cue in the background that you can go by, but not so much in this version, so I just have to try to wing it and hope I get it. But ah, shit. Alright, Chris. Have a good one, dude. So we're just a little bit behind. Not a big deal. Had a copy of All Stars as a kid and never played the other games. Never figured out they were different. Well, you get a grand tour of all 5 of them. Well, I guess I've already done a couple of them, but the rest of them anyway. Oh, whatever. Here, have another one. So that trick that you saw me do earlier where I jumped over the top, you're going to see me do it again here. And so I get to skip a very huge portion of this level. Well, there we go. You should have watched a speed run of this moments ago. Now watching a speed run. Yeah, this is a kind of an interesting game. It's got some different tricks compared to the other games. Alright, let's hope for a good wart fight here. Oh, I got hung up a little bit. Oh. It was kind of a bad wart fight. Damn. Alright. Force feeding wart veggies. Yep, that's pretty much what's going on. So, okay, so we're saved a bit of time there. That was not the greatest wart fight. It was okay. Shoot, I'm going to have to turn the... I'm going to give the room a little more AC after I finish the castle here. It's starting to get warm in here. Mario 3 probably, as a kid, was probably my favorite growing up. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I probably played Mario 3 more than any of the others when I was a kid. And now, as a person in my mid-30s, now I was doing the whole speedrunning thing's like a new challenge on the games that I played as a kid. That's kind of the way that I look at it. It sort of adds like replay value, if you will. You know, because I mean, I beat these games like tons of times when I was a kid and all that stuff, but doing the whole speedrunning thing kind of gives it a fresh new challenge. So pretty much 100% for this game means that we play every single level. So that includes all the Hammer Bros, all the like plant levels and all the hand levels in World 8, along with all the fortresses and regular levels and stuff. We don't have to do like the mushroom houses, because those aren't really levels, or you know, they're just items and all that stuff. So we don't do stuff like that. I mean, you can, but it's not required. And also, it's because sometimes I have a few people ask, and they're like, "Well, why don't you pick up?" And 100%, why don't you pick up every single mushroom house? And the answer to that is, without doing like a save and quit, you can't actually get all the mushroom houses in one run. Because some of them you have to use a hammer to get to, and there's not enough hammers in the game to get those. To get every single one in one go, anyway. So we go up here and pick up the warp whistle. I don't actually use it, or well, I shouldn't use it. The run's dead if I use it, because you don't warp in this category. But we go up there and pick that up because it's faster than going to fight Boom Boom. Alright, so I'm gonna get up and do the AC thing after this one. Alrighty. No, damn it. Hey, what's up, Scrim? Thanks for the good luck. Need to go eat Navajo fry bread. That sounds pretty good. Well, enjoy. Oh, come on, man. There we go. What's crazy? 2-4. I was afraid I wasn't gonna make it. Actually, to be honest with you, that level's all the speed. Yeah, it takes a fair amount of practice. Fireball solo. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Alrighty. Good old World 3. I hate this world. How you doing over there, Smokey? I didn't quite get the P-speed, so you just have to do it the slow way, or slow-ish way. Thought everyone hates World 7. I don't particularly care for World 7 either, but World 3 is pretty close, in my opinion, anyway. From a speedrun perspective, anyway. Yeah, good old Boss Bass. So there's the first one. I mean, the more worrisome one is in 3-8. Need more iron nuggets. Hey, keep digging at some, hitting some rocks. You'll get them. Whoops. I jumped right over the box. So for this level, we're just going to P-wing over it. It's a lot faster just to P-wing over this one than it is to swim. Yeah, I'll get with you on those. Obviously, I can't do them right now. But yeah, that's the only fruit that I don't have. So we're going to take an intentional hit here because having the tail is slow in most situations. Oh, God. The thing that sucks about this is now I'm going to have to make sure... Okay. Oh, wait. That didn't matter. That didn't matter because I've already fought the Hammer Bros. I was trying to avoid getting a coin chip, but we've already done all the Hammer Bros, so it doesn't matter. So if you've ever wondered how the coin chips work in this game, is... if your coin count is a multiple of 11 and then your tens digit of your score is that same digit, when you finish a level, then you'll get a coin chip on... you can only get them in worlds 1, 3, 5, and 6. 2, 4... 2 and 4 you can't get it. And we intentionally have tried to avoid getting those because it wastes a ton of time to do those. They're cool, but it costs like a few minutes to do it. Yeah, you get like a coin. You know, you get a ship and it's got a bunch of coins on it, and you can get a few extra lives by doing it and stuff like that. So for a casual play, yeah, they're pretty cool. For a speed run, it means you're gonna lose like 2 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes of time. Also, we also try not to get all 3 of the same cards in a row, like 3 stars. Like, I don't want that because what that does is it creates an extended cutscene where it gives you the extra lives and stuff like that, and unless you actually need the lives, it just essentially wastes time. And also for those of you who are also new to my stream, some people ask if I'm playing on emulator, if I'm playing on console. I'm playing on the Super Nintendo. So you recall Louis getting hit in the last auto scroller on record pace? Yeah, that sucks. Yo, what's up, Cyclops? How are you, man? Came in with the Esmo rig? Fair enough. I have lots of lurkers in my stream. um, Lurkers make the world go round. Hey, what's up, Ivan? How are you, man? Yeah, I mean, I can't bash lurkers and all that stuff. I lurk in a lot of channels myself. some days I just don't feel like chatting, and that's perfectly fine. I'd be a hypocrite to bash on lurkers and stuff when I do it myself. So. Same stuff, different day. Yeah, World 4 is when you ask people what their favorite world is, most people will say this one is. Hating my stream? Alright. Oh, damn it. Let's try that again. All here for Smokey, he's the real. Yeah, he really is. How different is the timing between SMB3 and All Stars version? I don't know exactly what the time difference is, but this one is actually slower. All right, that's good enough. He is laying rather flat right now, isn't he? Ah, just short. So if I didn't screw up that jump, I actually could have went over that, but it's a little different on this version because the water level is lower on this one than it is on the NES version. Sometimes you feel weird having a one-on-one conversation whenever everyone else lurking. That doesn't bother me. I'll do it. I'll do it when I feel like chatting. Like when I'm the viewer anyway. Oh, whoops. Well, alright. This level is awkward. I hate this level. I enjoy NES or SNES Mario 3 better. I like the NES version better. A big reason for that is because of the camera. The camera is awful in this version. I have to make more blind jumps on this version than I do the NES version. I mean, aside from that and a few other little things and stuff, it's about the same, honestly. But I do like the NES version better. Actually, I like the NES, except for maybe SMB2. Well, SMB2 and Lost Levels, I may like this version better. But for the rest of them, I like the originals better. Take Lost Levels over SMB2J. Yeah, the FTS version is rather brutal. I hate this airship. It's so long and boring. This is like the worst part of the run, is this airship. DJ Rupert remix. As far as the music, yeah, I'll agree with you on that and stuff. I like the. I have a little more of a preference toward the NES versions for the most part. Hey, what's up, Mushroom? There's a distinct lack of Kirby. I think I have one actually. I mean, he's not on display right now, but I think I do have a Kirby plushie. Oh. Oh, well, let's go ahead and pick that up. I guess since it's right there and I just lost it, might as well pick it up. Looks like a decent pace. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster. I was at least a minute and a half ahead when I was on D4 and lost levels, and then I died near the end of D4, so I lost like a minute or so. So it definitely could be better than what it is right now, but it's not a bad pace. I messed that up. Yeah. SMB3 has gone pretty well so far. SMB1 went... SMB1 was pretty good. SMB2 is a little... I had some issues with SMB2. Nothing super critical, but I died a few times. Speaking of levels, I hate this one. I really hate this one. It's not as bad on this version as the NES version. The NES version lags on this level, and sometimes it'll eat your input and you'll go straight into the pit, but it's still kind of a terrifying level. Oops, jump. Yeah, that's the one I'm playing on. For this category, because it's all 5, I have to play on that cart. I mean, unless you're saying unless you're saying me playing on the SD2 SNES or something. But yeah, that's I'm playing on the all 5 cartridge right now. No, there's no cart switch with this run. Thank God. Okay. I'm glad my points counter, my points were not gonna give me a coin chip there, because that was kind of close. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Not a big deal. Hi, dog. You know, trade apples for 25 for iron nuggets. Wait, can you rephrase that? I'm not. Are you saying 25 apples or 25 iron nuggets? Yeah, he's staring me down now. How many apples do you have? I'll consider it. Alright. So this World 5 has actually gone pretty well. I had that one power-up loss, but yeah. Hi, buddy. Alright, Jano. Have a good one, man. Yay, time save. Super chill dog. Yeah, he is most of the time. He's more chill than he used to be. He used to be pretty well, sometimes you're rowdy. Not in here, but sometimes you are. Have I died in SMB 3? Not yet. I just started using the Star on 6-1. It just makes it a lot easier. Man, I would love to get a haircut. My hair is driving me insane. But there's not much I can do about it. Alright, so for you newcomers, what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to intentionally damage boost across the spike pit here. And like that. And then if I don't screw it up, I'm going to pick up the star and kill Boom Boom with it. Got more Daddy than a Led Zeppelin concert. Whoops. Hey, what's up, Master Kratos? How are you, man? Maybe we'll actually go do 6-5 or 6-6 first. Let's do that. Did I get my daily fix of Animal Crossing? Yeah, I got everything done I intended on getting done today. Pretty much, anyway. Just don't die. That's fine. I don't know why it didn't picture I get a game like that. I played New Leaf too, actually. Well, that's kind of where... now, before I got that one, I had my arm twisted quite a bit to pick up New Leaf, and I actually played it, and I actually kind of enjoyed it, so... But I kind of play it in smaller spurts. Like, I can't spend like 3 hours on it at a time, and you know, like consecutively and all that stuff. I have to split it up a bit, but I enjoy it. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't pin me as a person who was huge into first-person shooters either. So. Actually, that's not a big deal. That's fine. Yeah, I used to be a huge Halo and Call of Duty person. That was like before I got into speedrunning. I played a lot of that stuff. Oh, I don't want to get hit. Don't want to get hit. Thank you. Like on a team or something? No. I mean, I played with my college buddies and stuff like that for several years after we were out of college. Well, while we were in college too, but we were pretty decent. I don't think we were like MLG good, but we were pretty decent. I love first person shooters. I just kind of got out of it, and I haven't really. I've gone back and played a bit, but I'm not into it like it used to be. That's fine. That flying under that last section is kind of optional, so. You attempt a competitive Overwatch and PUBG. I haven't played any of the new Doom games. I don't like Battle Royale. After I tried that out, I don't really like it. Whoops. Ow. Come on. I like regular first-person shooter stuff. I don't like the Battle Royale thing. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but I couldn't get into it. You always love FPS for like an hour, and then they get a bit repetitive unless the single-player story is exceptional. Pretty much for the single-player stuff. Like, I play through the campaign like once, and that's pretty much it. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. It's the whole point of me getting the fire flower and I lost it. Oh well. FPS multiplayer is so toxic now regardless of what game it is. I can't imagine it'd be that much different from when I was huge into it. Giving people voice chat to talk to strangers was... Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, like, as I started playing Halo 2 online in 2005. It was pretty bad then. Let's see if we can get the swag clip here. Yep. Cool. Alright, it is guessing game time, so I'm going to attempt to clip through the wall in 7-1. How many tries is it going to take? Alright, let's see what we got here. I missed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cheater. So instead of doing the star strat, I'm just going to P-wing over this one, just for consistency's sake. You can do the same trick on 7.6 as well. Let's see now. Yeah, I think I got my plan here. Just go fast. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just go fast. So basically for that trick where I clip through the wall, essentially, I could get into details of how that works. There's like subpixel blah 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 blah. But the simple explanation for it is that the bottom left corner of the block right above the door, if you keep aiming for that and keep jumping there, you'll eventually clip through it. That's the easy explanation of it. And it's a lot quicker than having to, because that's a vertical level, you have to jump up all through it and all that stuff, so it's a lot. That level's a pain to actually have to go through. Alright, so since I kind of used an extra P-wing there in 7.2 that I'm not really supposed to use there, I'm going to attempt to hopefully make my life a little easier and keep the tail through this. It's a little easier said than done. I hate this level. This one's pretty far up on the list of levels that I hate. Like, why is this level a thing? 7.2 without a P-wing is a huge pain. Sometimes it is, yeah. Like if you get the P-speed strat, then yeah, it goes by pretty quickly. But if you screw that up, it's kind of over. And to get the initial P-speed, it's not the easiest thing to do because it's P-speed is kind of finicky in this game, and it's not always consistent. So I just consider it now. If I was just doing just this game, I would definitely go for the star and fire strat. But considering this is a 4-hour plus run, it's not really worth it to go for that, in my opinion anyway. Like, I've got time saves elsewhere. Do I know how many auto-scrollers are in SMW total? Not off the top of my head. I'd have to sit here and think about it. Let's see. There's Butterbridge. 1. There's Donut Plains 2. What else is there? Damn it. Don't get hit. There we go. That's kind of bad, but whatever. What other auto-scrollers are there? Is that it? Are there any other auto-scrollers? I think that's it. I think that's it. There is no cave auto-scroller in Vanilla Dome. There's in Donut Plains, but I already mentioned that one. What are you talking about? Oh, the Forest Fortress. The first part of that's an auto-scroller. That's right. I forgot about that one. Oh, I mean, it's so. Yeah. I guess you can't completely consider it an auto-scroller because you can just like fly over it, but I mean, it sort of is and it sort of isn't. God damn it! Pick it up. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, let's get that. Give me that. Hey, welcome back, Penelope. Oh, you were passed out, aren't you? One try for the clip. Nah, I didn't quite get it. That was an intentional damage boost, because I'm just going to pick up power-ups in the airship anyway. There's always at least one level or level top you find annoying in every Mario game. Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. Yeah, the characters in this version are different from the NES version of what the kings are turned into. All right. I don't remember how many tries it took me in my PB to get through 7-1. So I might lose a little time here. I'm not sure. The rest of World 7 went overall pretty decent. There's a couple of little hiccups there, here and there, but yeah, we're gonna lose a little time here. Nothing major. Well, assuming I live. Oh shit. That sucks. He got me with that little ring there. Alrighty, World 8. And once we finish World 8, we will move on to SMW for another hour and a half. Oh shit. That's not good. I was okay with that losing that one, but that kind of sucks. Because now I can't have fire for a little while. Not the end of the world. Okay. Now it's too cold in here. It was too hot earlier, now it's too cold. Okay, I'll take that. Wow, nice. That was janky. I know, right? Oh my god, it's all three hands. Alright, on to the fun levels. Didn't keep the P speed, but that's okay. Almost got it back. I got really close, but I just failed it. Nice heal pixel. God, that sucks. So there are certain points on those hills that will completely kill your momentum if you hit it, and that's what happened there essentially. Alrighty, let's do this. We're going to lose a little time here.